All right. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Good Morning Bouncing. My name is Susan Churchill. I am a certified trainer, practice group leader, and very happy practitioner of Spring Force Qigong. So Qigong's an ancient practice, over 5,000 years old. It used to be only taught one person, master, to student. And um, and now here we are in this little online, how about that, virtual um, classroom setting. Hi, Joanne. Hi, June. Good morning. Good morning. So, isn't that fun? We're very lucky. Master Lin, his mission is a healer in every home in a world without pain and suffering. So, that's a huge mission. And when he first started out in Minnesota, starting Spring Forest Qigong, he had about 5 students sign up for his class, and I think 2 of them were thought it was a different class. And now he has got practitioners, that's us, practicing Spring Forest Qigong all around the world, over 140 different countries. So you know you're in good company. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Shelby. Hi, everybody. All right, so let's start our practice. And what we do with our practice is first we warm up, we wake up the chi, we get it moving, we start to cultivate chi. Chi is your life force or energy with intelligence. That's the already the healer within you. And then we prepare by using the password and connecting. Hi, Martha. Hi, Patricia. To the highest vibration we can, the unconditional love of the universe. And then we do a healing movement, 1 or 2, depending on time. And then we harvest and do a little soothing. So let's get started. Feet, shoulder, hip distance apart. All right, shake it out. Feet are grounded. Feel the earth loving you and just coming up. You can feel a warmth and maybe see a gentle light in your lower dantian. Feel a warmth, see more of a bright light in your middle dantian. Come all the way up through your head and out into the universe. And as you're bringing that love and light from the earth up, everything softens. Your shoulders, which might have been up here like this, just go back into place. The elbows come out a little bit. We separate our fingers. Put a smile on our face. Tuck our chin in a little bit. Use our attention to go up, 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 and see a brilliant sun in the center of the universe. And let's just bathe in that sun for a little bit. And imagine all the healing that you want, all the blessings for you and your family and community are just coming down upon you as warmth and light. And then you're just so happy you start to bounce, letting the knees do the work. Let the whole body just relax into it, soften as this bouncing is happening. Elbows are out a little bit, tip of the tongue touching the roof of the mouth. And at this point, we want to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth to allow our body to detoxify. The lung system, the breathing system is for detoxifying, where our skin is part of our lung system and our large intestine. So that's pretty awesome. Hi, Isabel. You're welcome. Good morning. And let's take our hands over our head now as we're gently bouncing. And you can just bring them up really slowly. So there's not like the tension of bringing them up. Try that. Maybe you try that today. And just like they're just gently being lifted up over your head, and there's no strain or anything. And your hands are just flapping at the wrists. And think of this as this is vacation time. You're letting your body have a vacation, and your mind and your spirit, your soul, all aligned, all together. You're going on a family a family vacation with every part of yourself. That's kind of fun. I like that. We're going on a family vacation. Hi, Alicia. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth, and then I just had a little cough. That's a breathing system too. So that's a release. So if you yawn, you cough, whatever, digestion's going ring, that's all good. That's all the chi moving, waking up all of your systems. You might get hot. You might um, smell flowers or burning incense or bread. I know I'm happy when I get a whiff of my grandma's pantry, because she would bake the bread. She'd always be baking bread, and there would be bread and then the flour smell in the yeast in that pantry. I would just stand in there. Hi, Susan. Thank you for being here with us. So we're letting our hands just flap. We're allowing ourselves to be just as fluid and softened as we can. We're not going to worry about holding ourselves straight, because the universe is holding us. The chi is holding us in position. And if you notice there's an area that may be a little bit tight, like maybe your C7 right now has got some blockages, that's okay. We'll just put our mind to it just for a second or two. Lay your eyes, your attention on that area, and that is our mind with our heart, voice of the heart, the yi, sending the chi there to say, okay, we've got blockage over in in the C7. Let's get a team down there and have fun with it, right? Wreck-It Ralph comes down. Or I guess Wreck-It Ralph caused it. Sorry, Ralph. And we need Felix to fix it. There you go. All right, we've got about 1.75 minutes of beautiful bouncing. Just soften and allow your body, your chi, just to hold your arms up. We're not going to worry about it if they're up or if they're down. If you can have your elbows over your shoulders, that's awesome, because then you're stimulating the heart and lungs even more. And we're also, with our hands just flapping, we're helping to clear the brain. So if you got some brain fog, let that happen and help. Hi, Dorothy. Happy Tuesday. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Playtime. Playtime. This is only play, only fun, only relaxing, only opening. All good. And you can notice how your feet feel with the earth. Can you feel maybe a little layer of warmth there, or some kind of maybe like a space, like you're in a little sponge, the chi coming up from the earth, and the exchange of what you no longer need going back. Can you feel the blockages opening, transforming into unconditional love of something beautiful, light or smoke or fireworks, butterflies, allowing them to leave, and you're just feeling more open and soft. Awesome, awesome. And then when you're ready, we'll gently bring our hands down. How slowly can you just let them float down? Not holding them, just letting them float down through the chi that you've been cultivating. So it's so easy. And then when you're ready, allow your shoulders to guide your body to the sides and back. You Continuing a little bouncing, helping open up any other blockages along the spine and then into the rib cage. So I'm doing stretches on the floor, uh, opening up the hips and lower back and shoulders. You know, I've talked to you about trying to get about, envisioning these arms being up higher. So when I'm laying on the floor, see, they're not going to go all the way down. So I'm doing that, letting gravity and the chi to move it, and that's been helping. So uh, use your exercise and your rest periods and your qigong, whatever else you do, yoga, stretching, running, walking, to help you with everything. So it doesn't have to be I just do this and I don't do anything else. So if you've taken the class, let's do our shoulder shrugs. If you've taken level 1, we talk about, let's have our head go back, touch the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Continue to breathe for about 9 seconds. And we'll do this 3 times. Yes, we talk about not doing things together. So if you do yoga, Reiki, Qigong, any of those modalities that use our energy, our life force, then you just separate them by like 20 minutes. So it's not saying, no, you can't do your yoga or anything. Of course you can. Let's do one more. Just want to wait about 20 minutes or so between those different modalities. And Master Lin explains the reason for that, especially in beginner stage, or unless you're a master at everything and then you're listening to the universe, so you can, you'll listen to what is going on. That the chi is used differently and it can cause a little bit of instability. So, hi Pam, how are you? So that's why you just want to have them separate. This doesn't mean you don't do it. So, I think all of you have got it, and it's just my brain that separates everything in strange ways. All right, so that was our shoulder shrugs, and then let's just feel how our C7 feels, even though we haven't quite gotten to that yet. Just see if that feels pretty open. All right, good. All right, now we will do the rest of the cupping and tapping, the rest of the active exercises that go in deeper. Get that vibration going. Really open up the chi, open up the channels, and get it moving. So we start with clapping. Cup the inside of the left elbow, then the right side. Underarm, left side. Right side. Window of the lungs. And the right side. Let's do that 2 more sets. Feel the vibration. So we're cupping the inside of the elbow. Can you feel the vibration at the outside of the elbow, or maybe radiating up or down the arm? Underarm. Can you feel it in your shoulder? And if you want to, you could hold at the end and feel the vibration. Like if you hit a drum and then you feel it very gently going, yeah. Too much, you're going to stop it, but you know how that works. Okay. And then let's say hello to our kidneys, because I like to do that at the beginning. Leaning over a little bit, maybe a little bit more, especially if you can't reach them. And that's okay too, because if you can't reach an area, you just say, I'm cupping my kidneys, okay? And we rub with the back of our hands and the palms. And then we come down to the tailbone and tap and open, open, open. And just imagine and feel from your tailbone all the way up to the top of your head. and back down. It's open and even going down the legs. So feel that connection. Remember the heaven and earth when we're standing. And the chi's flowing so easily up and down. And then we'll put our thumbs in and find the hip point behind the bone. In that gluteus area there, there's a little dimple area. And that's where you want to go because that's the best, brings the best vibration to the whole, to everything in there, you know, so your joints and your hips, the bones. Very awesome movement for if you have any arthritis happening. So that might be something you want to do when you get up in the morning. You can't quite see me, but I'm cupping the top of my knees and then reaching around to the back, cupping forward. And then both hands are around the left knee and then the right. All right, how's that feeling? Good? That's all our active exercises. Take a breath in and out and feel how every part of your body is with you right now. Big party. Our mind, our spirit, our soul all coming into alignment. We'll relax the shoulders, knees bent. Stimulate the fingers and toes and release. Elbows out. That bubbling joy coming up to bring that smile to your face. Tip of the tongue touches the roof of the mouth. Remember what SMILE stands for? Start my internal love engine. We'll say the password. I am in the universe. The universe is in my body. The universe and I combine together. Connect to what's most divine for you so easily with awareness and ask for what you want today. So today, I had a good one. What is it? Today, we're bringing in Tranquil Peace. Tranquil Peace. So peace times 2. How about that? And let that just swirl around you and through you as light and color and joy, happiness, peace, of course, contentment and gratitude. Pour in what you want for your day, for your healing, for your family, community, country, the world. And we'll do the second movement from Master Lynn's 5-element practice. And so that is called breathing of the universe. So bring your hands up, hold a ball of light. If you want to think of that ball of light from your lower dantian, maybe even coming to your middle dantian and holding it in your hands. You can have it any color you want. And then come down a little bit if you can with the knees, just so you're not locked for sure, but maybe down a little bit. And then we're going to breathe in and let our elbows guide the movement. So we're just going to breathe in through the nose. The elbows guide the hands back, and if you want to add, you can add more of a bend of the knees. And then after a nice relaxing breath in, we're going to let the elbows guide the hands back together as the knees slowly come up. And if you think this is easy, it's not that easy. I hope you do think it's that easy. And your muscles and everything are really, really in good shape. But if they're not, don't worry about it. Just do what you can, breathing in. And even though this is not exercise, Qigong is moving of our Qi. For healing and balancing. But at the same time, while you're doing it, especially when you move so slowly, you are helping strengthen your muscles and your balance. It's so good for helping with balance. And this is a lovely one, so let's continue this for another 3 minutes. And when you're doing this, see if you notice what the vibration feels like. Can you name it a color? Can you see the pink and reds of the fire element? Can you feel the joy in every cell? The joyful balance you are creating? And let's bring in the sound, because when we use sound too, that is another layer and it goes deeper. So Master Lin has taught us that Kerr, Kerr, is the sound for the fire element, the heart system. So we breathe in, and when you're ready with a lower tone, you can chant Kerr. And feel it resonate. And the lower tone is wonderful because it has those long, low waves. And if you need to take extra breaths because your body wants to go nice and slowly and you just need to breathe extra, that's fine. Remember, it's good, better, best. You can do spring forest qigongs, 5-element practice, standing, sitting, or lying down. When you get back to center on this last one, let's feel that ball of light and maybe give it a little bounce and see if you can feel it. That's the chi you've been cultivating. So let's bring it right in. We're going to take our fingers, interlacing them, and bring that chi right in to your lower dantian. And we're going to do some, and you might feel nice. I just got a really big warmth when I touched my belly. And you come around, and we're going up on the right. We're making circles. Down on the left, that's clockwise. That's if our body is a clock. And let that heat and light and chi and healing come in and totally bless you so, 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 so much. And you can feel it. See, that's why it's really nice to do some of these as slowly as you can, so you start to really feel the chi. And you realize, yeah, I am co-creating my beautiful day today. All right, we'll release our hands and see the ball of light in the lower dantian. And you can imagine how whatever you want. Mine, it seems very sapphire blue today. And I'm going to let it spin, 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 faster and faster. It gets smaller and brighter, smaller and brighter, smaller and brighter, until it turns into tiny little a little tiny little pill, a little crystal. I think I will make mine a little sapphire since I was thinking of that, and tuck it deep behind the navel. And that's the same thing. We bring it out. We cultivate more chi. We bring it in. We also will bring it out when we need it. So if you if you stub your toe or something, you want to call upon that energy for healing. If you're feeling, mentally, emotionally, and you need some chi, you bring it out. If you have a friend or someone that you're loving and you want to help them, then you bring it out as a gift and you ask the universe to help to bless somebody with it. Okay? Awesome. All right, that was the that's the healing exercise. And then we just cultivate or we just I'm sorry, harvested the chi. Now we have a minute or so and we're just going to soothe it. We're going to like make it so everything is in and instead of it just flying away, we're going to hold that in to let our tissues feel so happy and alive. So rub your hands together, and I like to say how from the soul to the heart, through the shoulders and arms. I mean, you've got to feel that your arms and hands are so precious to have the love coming from the palms of your hands. And when you massage your face, feeling yourself getting sparkly love radiator chi on your face, and then come down to the ears, pull your earlobes, right? And then cup and pat your arms, and cup down the body and pat down the body, and just say, I'm so grateful for my health and my heart system, my lungs, my liver, my pancreas. Cup again your kidneys. Rub at the back of your hands and your palms again too. You want to bless those kidneys. Tap your tailbone. Remember to get up during the day and walk around and tap your tailbone. And you can walk and tap at the same time. You can do any of these while you're walking, really. As long as your eyes are open. Cup the front of your legs, your knees. Reach around to the back. Both sides left. And you're sending in beautiful energy and healing so you can walk where you want to walk today without any pain. How's that sound? Big breath in. Let 10,000 more hands come out and gather the gifts of the universe. And you know what? You deserve every single one because you are a love radiator, and you're going to let them just shine, and you're sharing as much as you use, and you don't want any of that to go to waste, right? So we say thank you, thank you, thank you. I send you many, many blessings, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Okay. Have a beautiful, beautiful day.